Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Colleen. I am with Shine On Yoga and I have a brand new practice for you today. We're gonna stay low to the ground. You don't need any experience. You don't need any special equipment. We are just gonna take a moment to stretch and to breathe. If you have really sore muscles, this is gonna be a great session for you. This is great to do after a workout when you're really sore. I came up with this after I worked my legs really too much and I was very sore, so this was a great just session to stretch out those legs. All right, we are gonna start out just low to the ground, just in a nice comfortable seat. Go ahead and find whatever that looks like for you. We're gonna sit up nice and straight and tall. Let those shoulder blades roll down your back, your chest nice and lifted, head lifted, looking forward. You can close down the eyes if it feels safe for you. We're gonna take a moment here just to breathe and to ground ourselves. If you're someone that likes to set intentions, this is a perfect time to do so. So now that you're settled, let's take just 3 inhales and exhales on our own, and then we'll get right into it. After you complete your final exhale of the 3, you can blink your eyes open if they're closed, come back to the room around you. We're gonna start to warm up our neck and just get a little movement in it. So we're gonna start doing a little neck circles. So just be nice and controlled. We don't wanna throw our heads around. They don't have to be super big. Once you go one way, make sure to reverse your circle and take a few rounds on that other side. If you feel a catch anywhere, you can kind of stay in that. All right, we'll come back to stillness. And from here, we're gonna stretch out one leg. It can be any leg you want. I'm gonna stretch out my right leg. I'm gonna come over a little bit so that way I'm facing you. We're gonna keep our left leg in, right leg stretched out. I'm actually gonna pick up my hips a little bit so that way I'm facing, my torso is facing towards my right leg that's stretched out. From here, let's just reach up, feel a nice big stretch through our side bodies, nice big inhale. Exhale, we're gonna fold forward and try and reach for our foot. Now, if you don't reach your foot, that's okay. You can grab your ankle, your calf, go to wherever it feels comfortable to you. And we're gonna take a moment here just to stretch out that right leg. Try and keep your chest angled down towards the mat. This is called head to knee pose. If your head does not go to your knee, that's okay. It's a work in progress. Let's take a few moments here just to breathe, to feel that nice stretch. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, we'll slowly come back up and we're gonna switch sides. So my right leg is gonna come in. We'll send the left leg out long and away. I'm gonna move again on my mat just for camera's sake. All right, I'm gonna pick up my hips. I'm turning my hips towards the left outstretched leg. On an inhale, we'll reach up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold towards your leg. Wherever that makes you land, that's okay. You're gonna feel a nice big stretch in your hamstrings. And each side may be different. Let's take one more big inhale here. And then exhale, we'll go ahead and roll it back up. I definitely felt that more on my left leg than my right. My left hamstring's way tighter. Okay, let's go ahead and transition to all fours. Nice tabletop position. So knees underneath hips, hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to keep working out the spine a little bit with a little cat-cow. It's one of my favorites. On an inhale, we're going to drop those lower ribs, lift the tail, lift the head, look forward, coming into cat. And on an exhale, we're going to reverse that, round through the spine, press away from the mat as we come into cat. I'm sorry, the first one was cow. Inhaling into cow as we drop everything down. And then exhaling it up into cat. Really pressing away from the mat, feeling a nice big stretch through the back body. Go ahead and do a few more rounds just on your own, inhales and exhales. You can stay in the posture if it feels better for you. And if you catch like some soreness in the back and being rounded and cat feels really good, you can stay there for a few breaths. Or maybe just stretching through your chest and your front body feels really good. In cow, you can stay there. Wherever you're at, do one more round. And then once you're ready, we'll bring it to stillness. From here, bring your knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch. I'm going to bring my left hand in towards the center, and with my right, like I'm pulling on a bow and arrow, or a bow, I guess. Or I guess the arrow would be here too. Both, the bow and arrow. We're going to pull our right arm across our chest, lift that right arm up to the sky, feel a nice big stretch here. And on the exhale, we're going to take our right arm, thread it underneath our left, coming onto our left shoulder and our left ear. You can bend that left arm here. I'm sorry, we're coming on our right side. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Let's take a moment here just to breathe. One more big inhale here. And then exhale, we'll return back to center. Take a breath, compare both sides, and then we'll move to the other side. So right hand is going to come into center. We're going to pull our left arm across our body, reaching up towards the ceiling, feeling a nice big stretch. And then on the exhale, we'll thread the needle. Left hand coming under our right side, nice bend in the right elbow, feeling that stretch through our back body. And we'll breathe. I had an upper body day today, and I worked a lot of back and shoulders, so this is feeling really nice. One more big inhale here. And then exhale, we'll press it all the way back up to our tabletop position. Go ahead and bring your knees back underneath your hip points. Walk those hands, just one hand in front of where they were. Tuck those toes under, take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna lift our knees up off the mat, straight through the legs, press back through the hands as we move into our first downward dog. If you'd like to walk your dog, you can. Here's a Fritz dog. Hi, Bubba's. Hello. He had to come in and say hi to everybody for just a minute. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and let those feet grow heavy. Take a few breaths here just to feel that nice stretch again in the hamstrings and your calf muscles. One more big inhale. And when you're ready, plant that left foot into the mat. On your next inhale, we'll reach our right leg up. Keep the toes dialed down. Exhale, we're gonna bend that knee in towards our chest as we shift forward, looking forward. Step that right foot in between our palms. Go ahead and lower onto that left knee. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked, yogi's choice. You really wanna lift up through your chest, so you might need to come out of this low lunge a little bit. We're gonna pull that right hip crease back, left hip crease forward. Look forward. If you have blocks, you can always use blocks here, or you can always just come up and use your right leg as some stability. Take a few breaths here. Nice big stretch in that left hip crease. From here, plant your palms. We're gonna walk our right foot all the way over to the left side of our mat, and then go ahead and let that knee fall down towards the mat, coming into a pigeon pose. Now you might start upright. Take a few breaths here. And then if you'd like, you can walk it down, coming onto your forearms. Maybe you even want to come onto your hands. You can make a little pillow and let your head rest. Nice big stretch through our outer right hip here. Take a moment to breathe. After a few nice, big, deep inhales and exhales, if you are folded in a sleeping pigeon, we're gonna come back up. You can tuck those toes or just come back to all fours. I'm gonna come back to all fours. Tuck the toes under, take a nice big inhale here. And then exhale, we'll lift our hips up and back into our downward facing dog. Again, you can walk your dog if you'd like, bending one knee and then the other. Or you can just hang out in stillness, really pressing the ground away from you. Take a moment here to breathe. On your next inhale, make sure that that right foot is planted into the mat. We're gonna lift those left toes up off the mat, leg in line with the hips. Exhale, we're gonna bend that knee in towards our chest, shift forward, look forward. You can step that left foot in between the hands, lower on to the right. Again, toes can be tucked or untucked. Make sure you have a nice 90-degree angle with that left foot, chest nice and lifted here. You can also come up to that left thigh if you'd like. Pull that left hip crease back. Right hip crease forward. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in that right hip crease right there. And we're gonna breathe. This side's definitely much tighter. So you can see I'm a little bit more on my fingers here. One more big inhale. Exhale, maybe sigh it out. Plant your palms. We're gonna walk our left foot all the way over to the right side of the mat. Go ahead and come onto that that left knee. Okay, we're coming back into pigeon. So you can stay upright in full king pigeon here. Nice proud chest. Or you might wanna lower down to your forearms. Make a little hammock with your hands. We're gonna breathe. One more big inhale here. Let it go. Look forward. If you're down in sleeping pigeon like I was, go ahead and roll it back up. Go ahead and lean over to your left side. We're just gonna swing our right leg all the way around. And from here, we're gonna lower onto our backs. We're gonna start to slow everything down. This is just, again, a nice quick session to stretch everything out. So go ahead and bring your feet to the mat. Walk your feet together. And then when you're ready, We're going to send our knees up to either side of the mat. Bring the soles of your feet to touch, kind of like in prayer, but with your hands. With your feet. I cannot talk today. It's not working. It's sometimes like that though, right? All right, snuggle those shoulder blades underneath. You can let those knees fall to either side. If your knees are not falling as far out as mine are, that's okay. If this is really painful for you, you can always use some blocks underneath those knees to help bring the ground up. Or if you don't have blocks, press those feet away. Increase the distance between your feet and your body, and then it'll be a little bit easier on those knees if you have tight knees. Your hands can rest on your belly. They can be out at your side, whatever feels good to you. Snuggle those shoulder blades underneath your heart center. Bring your chest to your chin, chin to the sky, nice length in the neck. Take a moment here in this reclined cobbler's pose just to open up through the hips and to breathe. This is a really simple pose, but it really works to stretch out those hips. Take one more breath wherever you're at. And when you feel ready, you can stretch one leg out long and away, and then stretch the other leg out long and away. Your hands, if they're on your body, they can stay on your body, or you can send them out to either side. We're coming into our final posture, which is Shavasana, or the corpse pose. If you feel safe in your body, again, you can close down the eyes. Just let everything go. I am going to go quiet for a moment just to allow you some time to reflect and to enjoy this final resting posture. But know that I am here, I am holding space for you, and I'll come get you when we are ready. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana, then stay as long as time allows. Otherwise, start to deepen your breath. When you feel ready, start to wiggle fingers and toes, bringing some life back into them. When you feel ready, go ahead and place one foot on the mat and then the other, just nice and slow. From there, I invite you to go ahead and roll to your favorite side. Come into a little fetal position. You can bring your hand underneath your head. Take a couple breaths here. Finally, whenever you feel ready, very slowly, we're gonna come back to a nice comfortable seat so you can press up. Please bring your head and neck up last. Your eyes are still closed. You can blink them open to the room around you. Just gonna come back to a nice comfortable seat. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope you found it beneficial. I hope your legs feel nice and stretched out, and actually your whole body. I won't be back next week. I am celebrating my birthday the end of this week, so I am gonna take just a week off to celebrate and to kind of just chill, and I plan on being back the week after that. So it'll be a couple weeks, but I will have a brand new practice, so I hope that you will join me there. I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I will see you soon. Namaste.